YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Booba and welcome back to another player review on the channel. I hope you guys are having an incredible day. Up next on the list of player reviews, we're going to go ahead and check out the other player that you can go ahead and obtain through the champ's objectives. It's none other than Selma Bacha. Bacha is a 95 rated card. She has high work rates, left footed with 5-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot. Now we do see a bit of versatility with the card, which is always really nice to see. She can play the left back, left wing back, and left wing positions. And because she does have high work rates, I think that it's best to go ahead and incorporate her as that overlapping fullback. Now if we go ahead and look at her in-game stats in a bit more detail, we can see that the card is very well rounded. She is hooligan with the lowest stat being 84 for her shooting. The 96 pace is going to be a really important stat for the card because down that left hand side we do need her to be very quick. Now she does have the quick step playstyle plus, which is a fantastic addition for the card. 99 acceleration, 93 sprint speed, a little bit of a pace split, but I do still expect her to be very quick in game, and you can always go ahead and give her the anchor chem style to help out with that. Now the 84 shooting is a decent stat for the card. She does have really nice attacking positioning at 95 and then also 99 shot power. So if you do find yourself in really advanced positions with the card, I do think that she's going to pick up really nice pockets of space, but the 78 finishing isn't great. Now the 94 passing and 91 dribbling are going to be two really important stats for the card because obviously we need her to create a lot of chances as that overlapping fullback. Now they did go ahead and give her the whip pass playstyle plus 99 crossing. I do think that she's probably the best crosser in FC24. If you guys do remember at the start of the game, she did have her UCL card and a lot of people did go ahead and complete that SBC. So it's really nice that they went ahead and gave her the whip pass playstyle plus. Again, 97 short pass, 87 long pass, 99 curve. For passing in game should be extremely accurate. Now keep in mind, boys, she is only 5'3", so a very small build in game. 99 agility, 97 balance. She should be very smooth on the ball. But the only letdown is the fact that she does have 86 reactions, so I'm hoping that that's not going to be that big of an issue. She does also have 5-star skill moves, 90 ball control, and 93 composure. I mean, for the most part, really solid dribbling stats. Now the 90 defending and 91 physical are also going to be two really important stats for the card because we do still need that defensive cover as that overlapping fullback. She does have 91 interceptions, 87 defensive awareness, and 96 stand tackle. I think that maybe a defensive playstyle plus would have been a really nice addition for the card, but she does have every defensive playstyle apart from the bruiser, so I do think that defensively she is still going to be pretty solid, especially when you go ahead and pair that with her physicality. 99 stamina for the card is huge, 85 strength and 93 aggression. I think that that's going to be something very interesting to test out because although she does have really high strength and aggression, she doesn't have the biggest of builds in game, so it's going to be very interesting to test out that balance. Now if we jump on over to Footbin, boys, we can see that Bacha does have 12 different playstyles. She has the quick step, whip pass, long ball pass, and dead ball playstyle pluses, so you guys already know the chains creation with the card is going to be phenomenal, especially with the long ball pass and whip pass playstyle pluses. And then she does also have the ping pass, jockey, block, intercept, anticipate, slide tackle, technical, and relentless. Now she can have the controlled, explosive, and mostly explosive acceleration types, and when it comes to chemistry styles, boys, like I said, I do think that the anchor is probably your best option. Now with the anchor chemistry style, she is going to have the controlled explosive acceleration type. She's going to have 98 pace overall with the quick step playstyle plus. It's also going to give the card 93 defending, which is a really important upgrade. She's going to have 95 interceptions, 91 defensive awareness, and 99 stand tackle. Defensively should be very good. And then last but not least, and another really important upgrade for the card, she's going to have 96 physical with 93 strength and 97 aggression. Going to be very interesting to test that out in game. As always, boys, if you guys do enjoy these FC24 play reviews, go ahead and do me a huge favor. If you guys can, leave a like on today's video and also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. This is the team we're going to be using in Foot Champions to test out the new Bacha card. We're going to be playing her at the left back position as that overlapping fullback in the 4-3-2-1 formation. So without further ado, boys, let's go ahead and jump into game number 1 and let's see how good this card really is. Alright, boys, here we are jumping into game number 1 using the new Selma Bacha card, and I must say I'm actually really excited to test her out. We're coming up against Tevez, Pele, Schneider, Chapi, Alonso, Puteas. It's a pretty good team. Now first things first, boys, you guys know how we like to start every play review, and that is by testing out the card's dribbling. Now she does have a bit lower reactions, but the agility and balance is great, and as you guys can see with her smaller build, the left stick dribbling is really nice. Now as that overlapping fullback, we do want to go ahead and create a lot of chances with her, but we also need that defensive cover, so that's why we went ahead and gave her the anchor chem style. Now with the whip pass playstyle plus, we are going to be whipping in a lot of crosses. Now if we go ahead and compare her Futties card to her team of the season card, the upgrade isn't anything too crazy, but the addition of the playstyle pluses make the card a lot better in my opinion, so that's going to be a huge part to her game. Almost got to that. Modric, nice. Bacha, and a little bit of space down this left hand side. Now this guy is playing a 3-back, but it's low-key kind of a 5-back, so it's going to be quite difficult to break it down. Bacha, decent physicality right there to get the ball back. We'll take that. Bacha might go for like maybe a ball roll Trivela. Test that out a little bit further out. Okay, man, so her long shots are going to be quite consistent as well. You can most definitely incorporate that. Bacha could go for another cross diagonal. This guy doesn't seem to really track these runs. And her long range passing, man, that long ball pass playstyle plus is huge. Bacha, we got a little bit of space right here. Just going to use her left stick dribbling, calm, cool, and collected. Nice acceleration boost after the step over. Cut back. I feel like the cutback maybe could have been a little bit better in that situation, but Pushka should have moved a little bit. Bacha, we need the recovery speed right here. Tevez is very quick. Are we going to catch up? Bacha, that's good recovery speed, man, and a very good block as well. I like the fact that she does have the majority of the playstyles, the defensive playstyles. The only one that she is missing is the bruiser. So I do think that so far defensively, she's low-key been holding it down. Bacha, really good touch right there. Does get a bit of jam from time to time. 5-star skill moves. Try to reverse it into Garnacho. That's unlucky. Still with possession, though. Garnacho, finesse shots, a lovely finish. I mean, a pretty decent pass right there from Bacha. And again, man, because she does have a smaller build in game, 5'3" with, I mean, pretty decent strength and aggression, she does get a lot of things to go her way. That's a nice little tackle right there. Now, we did go ahead and sub on Weghorst, so I'm just going to go ahead and try to whip in a few crosses. Test out the whip pass play style plus. Havertz at the back post. Oh, that's a lovely ball, man. I still think that she is probably one of the best crossers, if not the best crosser in FC24. Right there, if Havertz didn't get nudged off the ball, I think that we convert the chance easily. Oh, Bacha, that's a lovely interception, man. Very alert, very responsive. Still with it. Havertz in the box. We're going to go ahead and whip it in. It's a lovely cross. We should have probably hit it first time, but as you guys can see, the crossing very consistent. Might just try to run in a straight line. Good recovery speed again. Nice, boys. Good interception. I feel like so far defensively, I'm a little bit surprised by how good she is. All right, boys, here we are jumping into game number 2, and so far so good. Now, for 30 games of FUT Champions, that counts as both qualifiers and final games. I think that it's a really good card to go ahead and pick up, especially if you do like to cross the ball, if you do need an overlapping fullback. Now, very early on, I'm just going to go for that cross diagonal again, and as you guys can see, her long range passing has been a huge part to her game. Weghorst, finesse shot, it's a lovely finish. I do think that she has to fit like a specific style of play though. If you do want like a stay back fullback, I probably wouldn't go ahead and use Bacha. But if you do like to incorporate your fullbacks into attack, I think that with her build and with the way that the card is set up, she is really good. Now, we do have a little bit of space down this left-hand side. Bacha's made that run. Great attacking positioning. Ball roll. Trivela. It's a good finish as well. Now, I will say, boys, even though she does have 79 finishing, I do believe, I mean, her finishing has been quite consistent in game. Nothing too crazy, but if you can go ahead and get her in, like, very advanced positions, I do think that she can convert a few chances as well. Now, I kid you not, boys, a really good start to game number 2. Bacha's low-key kind of cooking. And this guy does like to step with his fullback, so we'll have a lot more space. Weghorst towards the back post, wins the header. Bacha with the good cross, just a little bit too much power behind that header. All right, boys, let's go ahead and lean forward in the chair a little bit just to see if we can maybe create a few more chances. That's a nice interception. Ball roll, Trivela a little bit further out. Boys, the ball roll Trivela has been very consistent. You're not going to score every single one, but if you can get her in a very good position, I think it's a pretty solid thing to go ahead and incorporate. Now, we can maybe go ahead and spring into a counter attack, and Bacha on the counter is very good. Nice. Garnacho through the middle. Bacha, 5-star, 4-star weak foot. That's my bad. Really good pass into Garnacho. Finesse shot finish. Let's go, boys. Bacha's passing is top tier. Rice, Bacha. That's a good tackle right there. Again, the physicality hasn't been that bad. If you guys remember when we did a player review with Bompastor, or was it Scott? I think it was Scott. I mean, even though she had really high strength and aggression, she didn't really feel strong in game. But with Bacha, I think that it's like the complete opposite. She's been quite strong so far. Nice. One more down the line. Bacha with a good ball. It's good football right here, boys. One more. Weghorst finish. I mean, it's liquid football, man. And whenever you can go ahead and incorporate your overlapping fullback, the chance creation is phenomenal. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is us using the new Futties Bacha card in a few games of FUT Champions. And I will say, for completely free, a very solid player to go ahead and pick up. Now, if we go ahead and dissect her in-game stats in a bit more detail, we did go ahead and give her the Anchor Chem style. So she does have 99 acceleration and 97 sprint speed. And with the Quick Step Playstyle Plus, I do think that the pace was probably the standout stat for the card alongside her passing. I think that down that left-hand side, the chance creation that you get with the card is phenomenal. Her crossing with the whip pass playstyle plus, probably some of the best in FC24. Now, the 84 shooting was a really interesting stat for the card. Now, she does have 95 attacking positioning, so the pockets of space that she was picking up were really effective. The finishing, although she does only have 78, wasn't half bad, man. I think that she was quite clinical in-game, but a little bit inconsistent. Now, the 94 passing for me personally, boys, was a standout stat for the card. With the addition of both the long ball pass playstyle plus and the whip pass playstyle plus, I think that her passing was extremely accurate in-game. 99 crossing, 97 short pass, 99 99 curve. I mean, you guys saw the crosses were really effective. The cross diagonals were really OP. And I feel like it's very difficult to defend against that, especially if you do have taller, more physical type of strikers or attackers. The 91 dribbling, another really solid stat for the card. Now, I will say, even though she does have a little bit lower reactions, she still was very smooth on the ball. I think that she's a very responsive player with her 5-star skill moves, and the manual defending was really good as well. Now, as that overlapping fullback, we do still need that defensive coverage, so the 90 defending and 91 physical with the anchor chem style were really important. 95 interceptions, 91 defensive awareness, and 99 stand tackle with every defensive playstyle apart from the bruiser. I think that defensively she was really good. I think that the only letdown for the card is the fact that she doesn't have a defensive playstyle. Plus, that would have been a really nice addition. I think it would have made the card a lot more balanced. And when you go ahead and pair that with her 91 physical, I was a little bit skeptical on how strong she would actually be on the ball. But with her 93 strength and 97 aggression, she was quite strong on and off the ball, which was really nice to see. Now, as you guys know, a few days ago, we did go ahead and do a player review on the Bompastor evolution. And if I had to compare the two, I think that they're both very similar players. But if I had to choose one, I would go ahead and choose Bompastor. And the main reason behind that being is that she's a little bit more balanced for me. If we go ahead and compare the two, we can see that Bompastor does have better stats apart from her physicality, 87 and 91. But as you guys can see, the technical side to Bompastor's game is a little bit better. 95 shooting, 97 passing, and 97 dribbling. She did also go ahead and get a Futties card. So if you do want to go ahead and pick that up off of the market for like 50, 60,000 coins, that's another really good option. But either way, I do think that they're two phenomenal players in game. If you do like to go ahead and attack with your fullback, then I think that Bacha is a really good option. I think that she possesses all the qualities to make her a really solid overlapping fullback in FC24, especially if you do like to play with your taller, more physical type of strikers. The crossing is incredible, the long range passing is incredible, and overall, man, she's just one of those players that work really well this year in FC24. If you do have the time to go ahead and grind the 30 games up for champions, now it can be both qualifiers and finals games, so it's very easy to complete. I think that Bacha is a really solid player in game. If you can't fit her into your main team, I think that she would make a pretty solid super sub, and I would highly recommend her. But that is going to be the end of today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, let me know by leaving a like. Comment down below what player you guys would like to see next in another player review, and then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. I've been your boy Booba, and I'll catch you guys in another one very, very soon. Peace.